You have to focus on the things that we're getting better at, continue to learn, because there are definitely things we could have done better. The rebounding, loose balls, and handling, the zone in the fourth quarter, which we're very capable of. We have to do those things better tonight, and then, be open to whatever's required in this game to be able to find a way to win.
Coach, tell me what you see from Bam offensively with Jimmy back now in the lineup, because certainly the road trip that you guys were on before this homestand, I mean, he showed everyone what now everyone knows, what you guys knew, which is he could be a leading man scoring-wise if he wants, both ends of the floor. But what have you seen offensively from him now that Jimmy is back on the offensive end?
Yes, we need all of it. Look, the best version of the Miami Heat is Bam playing assertively, Jimmy playing assertively, Goran, Tyler, everybody working to get our shooters open, Duncan. K-9 had, a couple big games when everybody was out. We need everybody's best version, but everybody's not going to score their top point scoring every game. That's just not possible. So you have to work together to find the shots that are in our wheelhouse. We know what kind of shots we want to get. We don't know how we want to help each other get those shots. Each game is different, but the more that you have guys that can put up 20-plus points, the better your team, could be offensively. But, we're still working on that continuity, working on the rhythm, the team flow. That will get better, I promise you.
Coach, this is the third time you're facing this Wizards team this year, but it's going to be the first time that you face them with Russell Westbrook. So what does he now bring to this club?
Yeah, it's the third time we faced them. It'll be the third different team that we've faced. And with Westbrook, one, you have to deal with his competitive nature. He's going to try to impact every single possession, both ends. And then two, the pace. There's no question about it. They play much more consistently, up and down. He's going to be relentless off the attack. And so you have to deal with those two things. And then, still, make sure that you're getting the kind of shots that you want to get on the other end.
Coach, good luck tonight. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, Ez. Bye.
Back to you, Tommy.
Okay, Zaz, the final the other night featured low 100s. Tonight, should we expect the usual high-octane pace these games usually have, especially, like you mentioned with the coach, bringing Westbrook into the equation?
Yeah, I mean, considering that this Wizard team is one of the highest-scoring teams in the league and is also one of the worst defensive teams in the league, 103-100 is likely an anomaly. I expect, especially with Westbrook back in the lineup here for this team, and it is interesting where the coach mentions it's not just that the Heat are going to see this team with Westbrook for the first time this year. They're seeing the third version of this team. No superstars the first game, one superstar the second game 2 nights ago, and 2 superstars here the third game. So it's really interesting how round 3 with these two clubs is going to be completely different, you would say, from the first two.
You brought up a good point about Bam in the local post game, that his numbers the previous game were nice. Nothing wrong with 17, 11, and 6, and only a couple trips to the line. But what can he do, if possible, become more assertive to assume that he can be a huge factor against the Lopez's, the Lenz of the world, any smaller lineup they throw out there?
I think sometimes you got to be a little bit selfish, okay? Being selfish is not, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing, okay? When this team is struggling, and we saw this a couple nights ago where Miami scored 65 points in the first half, and who were the leading scorers? It was Bam, it was Jimmy, and it was Tyler. And okay, when the team at that point has lost 6 out of 7 games, the guys who are going to get you out of a rut have to be your main guys. And that's what you saw in the first half the other night. But you didn't get that in the second half. So sometimes your best players need to be selfish.
Hey, Heat fans, you want to rep Vice on the road? Heat to your local DMV office, or log on to heat.com/viceplate for a list of locations to purchase the best license plate in the state. Don't miss your chance to get this incredible plate with the iconic City Edition colors. A portion of the fee benefits associated charities and the Florida Sports Foundation. So log on to heat.com/viceplate to get your plate. Still ahead, hoping to apply a little capital punishment in our White House. Saz and I will have final thoughts shortly. You're listening to the Miami Heat Basketball Network.
Hear ye, a new lunchtime challenger has entered the fray. Introducing Papadias, folded crispy flatbreads filled with melty cheese, juicy meat, and tangy sauce for just $6. And behold, the newest member of the scrunchy court, the grilled buffalo chicken papadilla with grilled chicken and zesty buffalo sauce that kicks like a jousting lance to the tongue for a mere $6. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Not valid at discounts, fees, and taxes extra. Prices may vary.
Good Greek Moving and Storage. Your superhero movers.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and for decades, South Florida has trusted me with their moving and storage needs. And now I'm proud to announce that Good Greek is the official mover of the Miami Heat. So when it's time for you to move, make it the best move ever. Dial ** Greek from your cell or go to goodgreek.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official mover of the Miami Heat.
Good Greek Moving and Storage. Your superhero movers.
Heat Nation. Now you can stream games live on Fox Sports Go. It's easy.
Hero for Dragic. Yes, sir.
Just download the app from the App Store. Enter your cable